Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today's training session. I'm Ana Kammerer, and I'm thrilled to spend the next 45 minutes with you exploring two of South America's most spectacular family destinations. Today, we are going to dive deep into Patagonia and the Galapagos Islands, two bucket list destinations that deliver transformative experiences for families. And I'm not talking about families who just tolerate traveling together. I'm talking about grandparents, parents, and kids who will be talking about this trip for decades. What makes today's session special is that we are focusing on two properties that truly understand family travel. Hotel Las Torres Patagonia and Enchanted Expeditions aren't just selling rooms and cabins. They are creating memories that span generations. By the end of our time together, you will have the confidence and insider knowledge to recommend and package these experiences for your family travel clients. You will understand the logistics, the seasons, the activities, and most importantly, how to match the right families with the right experiences. So let's get started. Before starting our virtual trip over Patagonia and the Galapagos Islands, just a brief overview about Enchanted Expeditions. We are a boutique sales and marketing representation company in the US and Canada, and we are proud of representing cool companies in cool places, basically DMOs, DMCs, cruises, hotels, lodges, and camps across India, Africa, Europe, Central and South America. You can see our clients and their logos listed on the screen now. So if you have any questions or need a further or deeper training session or need marketing materials from any of these cool companies in cool places, please feel free to reach out to me after this webinar. You can see on the screen as well my contact information, both my email address and my WhatsApp number. Just a few housekeeping notes to go over this webinar. We are recording this webinar, and by the end of this week, we will be sending you by email this webinar recording, as well as this presentation and other marketing materials from Enchanted Expeditions and Hotel Las Torres Patagonia. So please make sure to check either your inbox or spam folder by this Friday. We are also uploading this webinar recording on our YouTube channel, and we encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel as we are uploading all the different webinars and training sessions that we are conducting on a monthly basis. Last but not least, all attendees are mute, and time permitting, we will be answering any questions that you may have at the end of this presentation. So please feel free to type your questions on the control panel, and time permitting, we will be answering those questions at the end. In case we run out of time, don't worry, we have the list and the questions that each of you might be typing on the control panel, so we will make sure to include the answer to your question on the follow-up email. So I think this is all on my side. Let's dive deeper on our family adventures in South America webinar. Before we dive into the destination themselves, I want to talk about what make these partners special, because this is a key selling point for your clients. Both Hotel Las Torres and Enchanted Expeditions are family-run businesses, and that matters more than you might think. Hotel Las Torres was founded by the Kusanovich family, true pioneers in Patagonian hospitality. They didn't just build a hotel, they have been stewarding in this land for decades. And when your clients stay at Las Torres, they are not just guests at the hotel, they are welcome into a family legacy. The Kusanovich are passionate about sharing their homeland, about conservation, and about ensuring that every family who visits has an authentic, meaningful experience. On the Galapagos side, Enchanted Expeditions bring that same family business ethos to expedition cruising. They operate 3 distinct vessels, which gives you incredible flexibility to match families to the right experience and budget. But whether your clients are on their most affordable vessel or their luxury yacht, they receive the same personalized attention that only a family-operated company can provide. Why does this matter to your clients? Because when you book with family-run businesses, you get something corporate hotels and cruises lines simply cannot deliver: genuine personal investment in your experience. These aren't just transactions, these are relationships, and your clients will feel the difference from the moment they arrive. And for you as an agent, it means responsive, personalized service. When you have a question or special request, you are talking to people who genuinely care about your success. Now, let's explore these incredible destinations. One of the most important questions you will help clients answer is when to visit Patagonia. Understanding the seasons is crucial because different times of the year offer very different experiences. Let me break this down in a way that will help you match families to their perfect timing. Spring, which is from October and November, this is shoulder season. You're looking at temperatures in the 45, 60-degree range, moderate winds, and occasional rain. But here is what makes spring special. Wildflowers blooming across the valleys, guanacos giving birth, which means adorable baby guanacos, and significantly fewer crowds. For families seeking a more intimate, quieter experience, especially photography enthusiasts, spring is fantastic. And the bonus is that shoulder season brings lower rates. The summer is from December through February. This is your peak family season, and for good reason. Temperatures range from 50 to 70 degrees, the warmest you will get in Patagonia. But the real magic is the daylight. We are talking up to 15, even 17 hours of daylight. Sunset can be anytime between 9:30 and 10:30 p.m. For families with children, this is ideal because you have warm weather, the longest days for activities, and all trails and excursions are fully accessible. Here is what you need to tell your clients. If they are traveling with children ages 5 to 15 and it is their first time in Patagonia, December through February is your recommendation. But they need to book 8 to 12 months ahead because everyone knows this is prime time. The fall is in March and April. Temperature drops to 40 to 55 degrees, winds calm down, and you get these spectacular fall colors, golden and red foliage against dramatic skies. It is phenomenal for photography. Crowds decrease after the summer rush, and you get excellent shoulder season pricing. This is perfect for couples, major travelers, or families with teens who can handle cooler weather. Now let's talk about the hotel itself, because this is where you overcome any concerns about roughing it in Patagonia. After that scenic transfer through Torres del Paine, your clients arrive at Hotel Las Torres, and the first thing that hits them is the view. Floor-to-ceiling windows frame those iconic granite towers. The effect is immediate and unforgettable. The lobby and common areas have this warm, inviting Patagonian aesthetic. Lots of wood and stone, comfortable seating, and those massive windows bringing the outdoors in. But here is what is important. This was all completely renovated last year. So your clients are getting modern comfort, updated heating system for those cool Patagonian nights, contemporary furniture, enhanced soundproofing between rooms, but it still feels authentically Patagonian. It's not trying to be a generic luxury hotel. It is rustic elegance done right. For families, the layout works beautifully. An organic kitchen garden, multiple lounges with scenic views, multiple seating areas so families can spread out. You got free Wi-Fi, charging stations. What else can you ask for? Your selling point? This isn't roughing it. Parents get sophisticated surroundings and real comfort, and kids get to feel like they are on an adventure. Everyone is happy. The atmosphere is what I call adventure-ready relaxation. Kids can be kids. Parents can relax with a glass of Chilean wine. And everyone is surrounded by some of the most dramatic scenery on earth. Let's talk about the food, because dining matters, especially for families who might be nervous about whether their picky eaters will survive a week in Patagonia. The restaurant at Hotel Las Torres offers something special, Patagonian cuisine that satisfies both adventure foodies and kids who just want chicken fingers. The star of the show is Patagonian lamb, grass-fed, raised right in the region, incredible tender. This is an absolute must try. They also feature fresh trout from local rivers, premium Argentine-style beef, and king crab from the cold southern waters. The executive chef showcases these local ingredients with international techniques. Dietary restrictions? They handle vegetarian, vegan, gluten-free, and allergies professionally. Just give them advance notice. Meals are included in most packages: breakfast buffet, packed lunches for excursions, and multi-course dinners, so there's no stress about finding restaurants or surprise cost. And parents, listen to this. They have a cozy bar with a fireplace. They serve Chilean wines, pisco cocktails, and local craft beers. Delicious salads, tasty pizzas, and burgers are served on this spot. The whole dining experience is relaxed. Families sharing stories about the day's adventures, watching condors soar past the windows, feeling truly immersed in Patagonia. Your message to clients: all meals included means no additional cost and no stress. Just great food in an incredible setting. Now, let's get into the accommodations, because this is where those renovations really shine. Las Torres offers several room categories, and understanding this helps you match families to the right option. In total, they feature 74 rooms and suites. The superior rooms are your entry-level option. These are comfortable, efficiently designed rooms with either a king bed or 2 twin beds. Mountain or park views are both equally amazing. Connecting rooms: 2 superior rooms with a connecting door. Parents and kids each have privacy but easy access between rooms. These are limited and highly requested, so book early. And then we have the suites, which are significantly more spacious with an included living area. You get a premium bathroom, the best views, and enough room for everyone to have their own space. And here is the game changer for multi-generational groups. Every room, regardless of category, features those last year renovations. Fresh, modern aesthetic, efficient heating for cold nights, and trust me, Patagonian nights get cold even in summer. Quality ensuite bathrooms with hot showers and premium toiletries. Blackout curtains, which are crucial when you have 74 hours of daylight in summer. Ample storage for all that outdoor gear. And most importantly, quality mattresses and linens, because after a full day hiking, your clients need good rest. The feedback we we consistently hear is, after hiking to the base of the towers, having a comfortable heated room with a hot shower felt like absolutely luxury. Now we get to the heart of why families come to Patagonia, the activities. And this is where Las Torres truly shines, because they offer experiences for literally everyone in the family from age 5 to 75. Let's start with hiking, because that's what Patagonia is famous for. The crown jewel is the hike to the base of the towers, Mirador Base Las Torres. This is the iconic Patagonian hike. It's a full day, about 8 to 10 hours round trip, 11 miles. It is challenging, steep sections, rocky terrain, but it is achievable for active families with kids 12 and up, maybe younger if they are very fit. You are ascending through forest to this granite amphitheater where 3 massive towers soar above a glacial lake. The sense of accomplishment, the photos, this is a bucket list are made for. But not every family is ready for that, and that's fine. That's why they offer hikes for all levels. We have the Mirador Condor, which is a half-day moderate hike, about 3 to 4 hours, suitable for ages 8 and up. You get incredible valley views and frequent condor sightings. It's a great introduction to Patagonia hiking. We also offer the Laguna Verde Trail. It's even easier, 2 to 3 hours, good for ages 5 and up. Beautiful green lagoon, wildlife spotting, manageable for almost everyone. And for the easiest option, the Fauna Trail, right near the hotel. It's 1 to 2 hours, some sections even stroller accessible, perfect for families with young children, grandparents, or anyone wanting a gentle introduction. All these hikes come with professional bilingual guides who adapt the pace to your family. They are not just leading you on a trail. They are naturally sharing information about flora, fauna, geology, making it educational and engaging for kids while informing adults. Now, let's talk about horseback riding, because this is something special. Horseback riding is how Patagonian gauchos or vaquianos have explored this land for generations, and Las Torres maintains a stable of well-trained criollo horses, almost 200 horses on property. They offer rides from 1 hour beginner-friendly pampa rides for ages 8 and up to half-day valley excursions for intermediate riders, all the way to full-day gaucho experiences for experienced riders age 14 and up. Helmets are mandatory, all equipment is provided, and expert gaucho or vaquiano guides match horses to rider availability. This is a big selling point. Hotel Las Torres is known for authentic quality horseback riding. It's not a gimmick. It is real Patagonian exploration, and is the only authorized hotel to offer horseback riding excursions within the national park. Wildlife watching happens constantly. Guanacos are everywhere, often in huge herds. Andean condors with 10-foot wingspans soar on thermals, gray and red foxes, over 100 bird species. You will see ñandús, like the South American ostrich, running across the steppe, and if you're lucky, you can even spot guamul deer or even pumas. Guides lead wildlife walks and help identify species. For kids, seeing wild animals in their natural habitat beats any zoo. And then there are full-day excursions outside the immediate hotel area. The Great Glacier Boat Tour, where you get right up to the face of this massive glacier and watch ice calving, suitable for all ages. Visits to Salto Grande waterfall and the Cuernos viewpoint for those iconic photo opportunities. Most activities are included in packages, a menu of more than 15 half-day and full-day tours, guided hikes, wildlife watching, nature programs, van tours, horseback riding, cultural experiences. Optional activities like navigation to glaciers cost extra. Here is what you tell families. Activities are scheduled when you arrive based on weather and your preferences. There is flexibility to adjust daily plans. Guides recommend what's optimal for each day condition, and the small group size ensures everyone gets personalized attention. What to pack? Layer clothing because weather changes fast, waterproof jacket and pants, hiking boots, this is crucial, sun protection, reusable water bottle, day pack, camera, and binoculars if they have their own. The beauty of Las Torres is this. Grandparents can do the easy nature walk while parents and teens tackle the base of the tower's hike. Everyone finds their level of adventure and you all share stories at dinner. All right, let's bring Patagonia together with your key selling points, the reasons you confidently recommend Hotel Las Torres. Number 1, exclusive location. Your clients wake up inside the park with direct trail access. Number 2, recently renovated. Those last year updates mean modern comfort meeting Patagonian authenticity. Everything is fresh, updated, comfortable, but it doesn't feel generic at all. Number 3, authentic horseback riding. Quality horses, expert gauchos, multiple ride options. This is real Patagonian exploration, not a tourist gimmick. Number 4, flexible departures. No set departure dates. Families can arrive any day of the week and customize their length of stay. This makes it so easy to integrate into longer South American or even Antarctica's itineraries. Number 5, all-inclusive transfers. Round-trip transportation from Puerto Natales, Punta Arenas, or El Calafate is included in rates. No hidden cost. Parents love this transparency. Number 6, multi-generational appeal. Activities for ages 5 to 75. Easy walks to challenging treks. Grandparents, parents, and kids all find their adventure. Number 7, expert bilingual guides. These aren't just guides. They are certified naturalists who make learning fun for kids while providing serious education for adults. Number 8, family-run business. The Kusanovich family personal commitment to every guest means attention to detail that only family operations provide. So, who is this perfect for? Active families with kids aged 8 and up, multi-generational groups, adventure-seeking families who still appreciate comfort, nature lovers, educational travel, and bucket list family trips. This is your go-to Patagonia property, period. Now, let's shift gears to the Galápagos Islands, and this is where travel becomes truly transformative. The Galapagos archipelago sits 600 miles off Ecuador coast, straddling the equator in the Pacific. It is 19 islands, 97% protected national park, UNESCO World Heritage Site. And here is what makes it extraordinary. Animals have no fear of humans. Your clients will walk among blue-footed boobies, snorkel with sea lions, stand feed from marine iguanas. This is the living laboratory that inspired Darwin's theory of evolution. Getting there is straightforward. Most families fly into Quito, the capital city of Ecuador, and multiple US and Canadian cities have direct flights such as American, United, LATAM, Avianca. Flight time is about 4 to 6 hours depending on origin, and then from Quito it is a 2-hour flight to Baltra Island in the Galapagos with daily departures. Ecuador doesn't require visas for US or Canadian citizens for stays up to 90 days. passports need 6-month validity and no vaccines are required. And here is a value add for your clients. Encourage them to spend time on mainland Ecuador. Quito is an incredible historic colonial city, and they can also add an Amazon rainforest extension. And Amazon and the Galapagos pair beautifully for an ultimate Ecuador experience. Now, let's talk about when to visit the Galapagos, because here is the beautiful truth. There is no bad time. The Galapagos offers incredible experiences every month of the year. The question is, what does your family want to prioritize? Let me break down the two main seasons. Warm, wet season is from December through May. You are looking at 75, 85 degree air temperatures and 70 to 75 degree water temperatures. This is the warmest water for snorkeling. Seas are generally calmer and landscapes are lush and green after rains. Regarding the wildlife highlights, giant tortoise nesting, marine iguanas turning bright colors for nesting season, sea turtles nesting, and in April, May, wave albatross courtship begins. The warm water means kids can snorkel for extended periods without getting cold. This season is perfect for families with young children, snorkeling enthusiasts, anyone sensitive to cold water, and photographers wanting green landscapes. Then the cool or dry season runs from June through November. Air temperatures drop to 65, 75 degrees and water to 65 to 70. Definitely wetsuit territory now. Seas can be slightly choppier and landscapes are drier with more brown and golden tones. But here is what makes this season spectacular. Wave albatross breeding season on Española Island, sea lions at their most active and playful, blue-footed booby mating dances at their peak, humpback whales migrating through June to September, penguins most visible, and this is when wildlife behavior is most dramatic. This season is perfect for active families, teens, wildlife photographers, and those who don't mind cooler water with wetsuits. The water visibility is often clearer despite cooler temperatures. May and November are your shoulder month, transition periods offering benefits of both seasons. So here is my recommendation based on family type. First-time families with younger children, ages 5 to 10, maybe try December through May for that warmer water and calmer seas. Active families with teens, try June through November for peak wildlife behavior, and multi-generational groups, February through April or November for the best weather and wildlife balance. The Galapagos is a truly year-round destination. Help your client choose based on what matters most. Warmest water versus most wildlife activity versus pricing versus school schedules. Now, let's talk about Enchanted Expeditions fleet, starting with Cachalote Explorer, your entry-level option. And when I say entry level, I mean pricing, not experience. This is a 16-passenger motor yacht that proves you don't need luxury pricing to have an exceptional Galapagos experience. The Cachalote is 86 feet with 8 cabins, carrying maximum 16 guests. And it has been recently updated and refurbished. Cabins are cozy but comfortable. Lower deck cabins have twin or double beds, ensuite bathrooms with showers, air conditioning, storage, and portholes for natural light. Main deck cabins are slightly more spacious with larger windows, and every cabin gets daily housekeeping, fresh linens and towels, and hot water showers. Dining is communal style or buffet, depending on the meal, which actually encourage guest interactions. The cuisine is fresh and flavorful, showcasing Ecuadorian and international dishes. vegetarian, vegan, and allergy accommodations with advance notice, and there are always snacks, fresh fruit, coffee, tea, and water available. Common areas include a comfortable lounge with library, a dining area with communal tables, and a sun deck perfect for whale watching and stargazing. All snorkeling equipment is provided, masks, snorkels, wetsuits in all sizes. There is a library with field guides, charging stations, freshwater showers after beach excursions, and all require safety equipment. So what makes the Cachalote Explorer special? First, that intimate 16-passenger size. You are never waiting, never crowded. Guides learn everyone's name immediately, and you develop real friendship with a fellow traveler. Second, authentic experience. This isn't a luxury cruise ship pretending to be boutique. It is a genuine expedition yacht where the focus is 100% on the islands and wildlife. Third, excellent value. Families get the Enchanted Expeditions experience, expert guides, carefully planned itineraries, small groups at the most accessible price point. Fourth, perfect for active families. The smaller size means easier embarkation and disembarkation, no waiting in long tender lines, quick transitions keep kids engaged. And fifth, that social atmosphere. Communal dining and shared experiences create a summer camp vibe. Kids make friends, parents connect, everyone shares their daily wildlife sightseeing. Who is this perfect for? Budget-conscious families seeking quality experiences, active families who will spend minimal time in cabins, first-time Galapagos visitors, families with teens who want that social atmosphere, adventurous travelers who prioritize exploration over amenities. And here is your positioning. The Cachalote Explorer is proof that incredible Galapagos experiences don't require luxury budgets. Your clients get the same expert guides, the same itineraries, and the same up-close wildlife encounters as vessels costing twice as much. They are simply sleeping in cozier cabins and dining family style. For families who will spend days snorkeling with sea lions and evenings sharing stories on the sun deck, this is the smart choice. Now, let's talk about the Beluga. And this is the vessel I recommend most often because it hits the sweet spot of comfort and value. The Beluga is 105 feet, still carrying maximum 16 passengers. It is a bit more spacious than the Cachalote with enhanced amenities, but maintains that intimate expedition experience at reasonable pricing. The deck plan includes a spacious sun deck with loungers and 360-degree views. You got an elegant dining area and lounge on the upper deck, multiple outdoor spaces for wildlife viewing. Regarding cabin options, standard cabins on the lower deck are a bit more spacious than Cachalotes, with ensuite bathrooms, individually controlled air conditioning, ample storage, and superior cabins on the main deck are even larger with panoramic windows and seating areas. All cabins feature those quality touches: private bathrooms, individually controlled air conditioning, quality mattresses and linens, blackout curtains for equatorial sun, good storage, reading lights, hair dryers, safe, and daily housekeeping. Dining is a bit more elevated compared to Cachalote, more refined presentation, creative preparations, fresh seafood feature prominently. Mix of communal and individual table options, wine pairings available. Now let's talk about what makes the Beluga special. The main lounge is comfortable with ocean views, entertainment center, extensive library. You got a complete snorkeling equipment in all sizes, including kids, kayaks, and freshwater rinse stations. Who's this perfect for? Families wanted enhanced comfort without luxury pricing, multi-generational groups where grandparents appreciate more space, longer cruises where cabin comfort matters, and families with teens who want their own space. Also, return visitors upgrading from previous budget cruises. And here is my positioning. The Beluga is my most recommended vessel for most families. It hits the perfect balance, comfortable enough that everyone feels well cared for, affordable enough that it doesn't require a second mortgage, intimate enough for authentic expedition experience. Families consistently tell us that they are glad they chose this middle option. Now, let's talk about the passion. This is for families who refuse to compromise on comfort, space, or service. The passion is 115 feet, maximum 14 passengers, maintaining that intimate group size. And the passion promise is luxury should never come at the expense of authentic experience. The passion offers the most spacious cabins and suites, finest dining, and premium amenities in the Enchanted fleet, while maintaining the small group size and expert guiding that makes Galapagos exploration extraordinary. Let's talk about accommodation, because this is where the passion shines. Cabins on the lower deck are significantly more spacious than other vessels' standard cabins. Large ensuite bathrooms with premium fixtures, sitting areas, abundant storage, writing desk, premium linens, bathrobes, slippers, and luxury toiletries. The deluxe suite on the main deck offers generous space with panoramic windows, spacious bathrooms with separate shower, sofa sitting area, mini bar, and ocean views. And the master suite on the upper deck, this is the most spacious accommodation in the entire Enchanted fleet. King bed, separate living area, premium bathroom with bathtub, which is rare in the Galapagos, private balcony or huge windows, minibar, entertainment center, top tier everything. Egyptian cotton linens, premium bathrobes, full luxury toiletries, even a pillow menu. Every cabin and suite includes spacious bathrooms with quality fixtures and excellent water pressure, individually controlled air conditioning, premium mattresses with high thread count linens, blackout curtains, abundant storage, electronic safe, hair dryers, bathrobes and sleepers, luxury toiletries, mini fridge in deluxe and master suites, daily turn-on service, and twice daily housekeeping. Dining on the Passion elevates Galapagos cuisine to fine dining standards. The executive chef is trained in international cuisine with Ecuadorian specialties, daily fresh fish from local fishermen, premium imported meats, organic produce, multi-course dinners with choices, restaurant quality plating. The common areas are sophisticated yet family-friendly. Main salon with large screen TV, extensive natural history library, elegant furnishing. The sun deck has a large jacuzzi with premium cushion loungers, multiple shaded seating seats areas, alfresco bar service, outdoor dining option for special meals. Complete expedition equipment, high quality snorkeling gear in all sizes, wetsuits, including children's, stable ocean kayaks, comprehensive field guide library. So why do families choose the Passion? Space matters. After a full day of activities, returning to a truly spacious suite makes a huge difference. Families can spread out, parents can relax. The bathroom experience, premium fixtures, excellent water pressure, actual counter space, quality toiletries, these details matter over a week-long cruise. Culinary excellence, the difference between good cruise food and truly excellent dining becomes apparent over multiple days. And still intimate, despite the luxury, 14-passenger capacity means you get 5-star comfort with small ship expedition authenticity. Who's this perfect for? Families who appreciate and can afford premium level, multi-generational groups where comfort matters, especially grandparents, celebrating milestone occasions, anniversaries, significant birthdays, sabbaticals, professional accustomed to luxury business travel, return visitors wanting ultimate comfort, families with younger children where larger cabin matters, and those for whom the journey matters as much as the destination. And here is your positioning. The Passion is for families who refuse to compromise. They want the authentic Galapagos experience, close wildlife encounters, expert guides, small groups, but they also want to sleep in a real suite, dine on a restaurant quality food, and relax in a jacuzzi under the equatorial stars. It's proof that expedition cruising doesn't require sacrifice. For special family trips or clients who appreciate the finest experience, the passion delivers. Now let's talk about the itineraries, because understanding the difference between Eastern and Western roads helps you match families to perfect experiences. Here is important context. Galapagos National Park strictly controls where and when vessels can visit specific sites. Enchanted Expeditions operates multiple itineraries to showcase the archipelago diversity. Both Eastern and Western roads offer incredible experiences. They are different, not better or worse. Let's start with the Eastern itineraries, what I call the birder's paradise. The primary focus is exceptional bird watching and seabird colonies. Dramatic geological features, iconic Galapagos landscapes. If your clients visit between April and December, they can see Española Island, home to the wave albatross, the world's only tropical albatross. Typical islands include Santa Cruz with the Charles Darwin Research Station and giant tortoise, San Cristobal with interpretation centers and sea lion colonies, Española for those albatross colonies and the blue-footed boobies, Floriana with Post Office Bay and Flamingo Lagoons, Santa Fe, South Plaza, and North Seymour. Wildlife highlights, as mentioned before, the wave albatross, blue-footed boobies performing mating dances, California sea lions everywhere, yellow land iguanas, Darwin's finches, flamingos, and giant tortoise. Snorkeling highlights include Devil's Crown with excellent coral formation, Garden Bay, where you swim with playful sea lions, potentially kick a rock with hammerheads and rays. This is best for bird enthusiasts and photographers, families interested in diverse ecosystems, those wanting to see wave albatross seasonally, educational focus on evolution, first-time visitors wanting classic Galapagos sites. Now, Western itineraries, what I call the marine wildlife spectacular. Primary focus is exceptional marine life encounters, volcanic landscapes, cold water upwellings bringing nutrient-rich waters, Fernandina and Isabella pristine ecosystems. Typical islands include Isabella, the largest island with multiple ecosystems, penguins, flightless cormorants, Fernandina, the most pristine with massive marine iguana colonies, Santiago, Bartolomé with iconic pinnacle rock and penguins, Rábida with red sand beach, and Santa Cruz Highlands. As for the wildlife highlights, Galapagos penguins, one of the world's rarest, flightless cormorants with turquoise eyes, massive marine iguana colonies, we are talking about hundreds, Galapagos fur seals, which are rare than sea lions, green sea turtles while snorkeling, more tropical fish diversity, rays, eagle rays, octopus, starfish. As for the snorkeling highlights, Tagus Cove with penguins, turtle rays, Punta Vicente Roca with seahorses, marine iguanas feeding underwater, occasionally Mola Mola, Fernandina, where you can watch marine iguanas grazing on alga underwater, Cassins Rock with schooling fish, sharks, eagle rays. Here is the thing about Western itineraries. Generally more abundant marine wildlife due to the colder, nutrient-rich water. This is best for snorkeling enthusiasts, marine wildlife lovers, families with strong swimmers, those fascinated by evolution. These are the most evolved species, geology and volcanic landscape enthusiasts, photographers seeking unique wildlife. So my recommendation is to recommend the Eastern for first-time Galapagos families, children under 10, April-December visits. And recommend Western for strong swimming families, snorkeling enthusiasts with a wetsuit experience, families with older children and teens, return visitors who have done Eastern routes, marine biology interests, and photographers seeking unique wildlife shots. Now let's dive into Galapagos activities, because this is where the magic happens. Unlike traditional cruises focused on relaxation, Galapagos cruising is active exploration. Families are up early, disembarking for hikes, snorkeling, kayaking throughout the day, and the reward, up-close encounters with wildlife found nowhere else on Earth. We do guided island walks. Every island visit includes guided walks led by a certified Galapagos National Park naturalist guide. These aren't just nature walks, they are immersive educational experiences. And we offer from easy beach walks, 30 minutes to an hour, flat sand or board walks, all ages, including young children. We also offer some walks on moderate trail, 1 to 2 hours, some uneven terrain, lava rocks, ages 6 and up comfortably, and challenging hikes like 2-3 hours, steep sections, rocky lava fields, and even footing, ages 10 and up with good fitness. What makes this walk special? The animals have no natural predators and show no fear of humans. You will be mere-feet from the blue-footed boobies, iguanas, and sea lions. Guides will explain behaviors, evolution, ecology in engaging ways. The photography opportunities are unparalleled, and groups move at comfortable pace with time for question and observation. We also do snorkeling. Snorkeling in the Galapagos isn't just swimming with fish, it is entering an underwater world where you become part of the environment. Swimming with sea lions happens on nearly every cruise. Playful juveniles often approach snorkelers. They are curious, acrobatic, and surprisingly fast. They all swim circles around you and blow bubbles. You will watch marine iguanas diving and feeding on underwater algae, the only marine lizard in the world. They can stay submerged 30 minutes or plus. They are mostly seen on Western itineraries. You will spot when snorkeling green sea turtles, Galapagos penguins, snorkeling alongside these tropical penguins, watching them fly underwater at incredible speeds, primarily on Western itineraries. Tropical fish everywhere, king anglefish, parrotfish, surgeonfish, moray eels peeking from rocks, massive schools, more diversity in Western cooler waters. All equipment is provided, quality masks in all sizes, including children's snorkels and wetsuits. Most sites are suitable for beginners with guidance. Guides provide instruction for first-timers. Life jackets are available for less confident swimmers, and some sites have currents requiring moderate swimming ability. Snorkeling is always optional, never mandatory. Children as young as 5-6 years old can snorkel with supervision, and typically we do one snorkel session per day, each 30 to 60 minutes depending on conditions. Optional, never forced, and enough variety that every family member finds experiences they love. We also offer kayaking to explore the coastlines and coves that are inaccessible by larger boats. No experience required, instruction provided, ages typically 8 and up, depending on vessel and conditions. We also do panga rides. You will use them for wildlife viewing, approaching coastlines to see birds, sea lions, marine iguanas up close. Coastal exploration through lava tunnels, whale and dolphin watching when cetaceans are present, photography platform with stable, low to water viewing, and landing craft for all island visits. Each landing involves a panga ride, dedicated rides for special wildlife moments, wet landings where you step into shallow water, and dry landings onto rocks or docks. Even young children handle panga rides well. Life jackets for all, crew assist with embarkation, stable and safe with experienced crew. Onboard education, evening briefing about next day activities, recaps of day's wildlife sightseeing, educational presentation on evolution, geology, conservation, Q&A sessions with expert guides, engaging for kids and adults. Wildlife identification using field guides, comparing day sightseeing, learning about behaviors and adaptations, photography guidance for both smartphones and professional cameras. Downtime includes jacuzzi relaxation on passion, reading in lounges, stargazing from sun deck, watching for dolphins, and while cruising. The daily rhythm, typically day, 6:30 wake up, breakfast, then 7:30 first island visit, 10 a.m. return to yacht, snack and rest, 11:30 a.m. we do a snorkeling or kayaking, lunch is served at 1 p.m. and then from 2 to 3 p.m. Rest and cruising to the next site, and 3:30 we do the third activity or excursion, which is the afternoon activity. 6 p.m. we return, recap and briefing, and 7:30 dinner is served. It is active but not exhausting. Built-in downtime between activities, flexible participation, you can skip an activity if needed. Early bedtime is common after full day. What families love most? Nearly every family says playful sea lions were the highlight. The proximity, standing 3 feet from a blue-footed booby performing its mating dance, learning together, parents and kids side by side with expert guides, and checking off the species list. Kids become junior naturalists with pride in their sighting and knowledge gain. All right, let's bring the Galapagos together with your key selling points for Enchanted Expeditions. Number one, the fleet flexibility. 3 distinct vessels, Cachalote for value, Beluga for the sweet spot, and Passion for luxury. Same exceptional experience regardless of vessel, expert guides, carefully planned itineraries, intimate groups, price point that work from budget conscious to luxury. One company, 3 options equals more bookings with less research for you. Number 2, intimate small groups, maximum 16 passengers on all 3 vessels, never crowded. Guides learn everyone's name, interests, and abilities. Small groups move efficiently. Minimal wait times, families bond with other travelers, better wildlife viewing because the small groups get closer, spend more time at each site. Number 3, expert bilingual naturalist guides, certified by Galapagos National Park. Only the best receive certification. Number 4, unique itineraries, exclusive landing sites that larger vessels can't access, optimal scheduling, visiting site at best times for wildlife. Number 5, family-run business values. Family ownership means pride in every single detail, personal commitment to every guest, consistent quality because family reputation is on the line, responsive to feedback, authentic hospitality, not corporate formulas. Number 6, all-inclusive value. 3 meals daily plus snacks included, all activities included, guided hikes, snorkeling, kayaking, panga rides, equipment provided, snorkel gear, wetsuits, kayak, expert guiding throughout, transparent pricing with no surprises. Number 7, boutique experience, not a floating hotel, authentic expedition vessels. Focus on exploration, intimate common areas, perfect for a family bonding. Number 8, proven track record, years of experience, established operator with excellent reputation, consistent positive reviews, many repeat clients, agent-friendly, responsive, supportive, easy to work with, reliable operations delivering as promised. And number 9, flexible departure dates, weekly departures with multiple start days, various cruise lengths, 6, 8, and 15 days itineraries, easy to coordinate into broader South American itineraries, and can work around work school calendars. All right, everyone, we have covered a lot of ground in the last 45 minutes. We have explored 2 exceptional family destinations, Patagonia and the Galapagos. We have talked about Hotel Las Torres Patagonia with that exclusive location inside Torres del Paine National Park. And we have discussed Enchanted Expedition, 3 vessels offering something for every family budget. We have gone through activities and experiences perfect for multi-generational groups, and we have covered the logistics, seasons, and booking strategies you need to confidently sell these experiences. I know that we are running out of time, but for those who can stay for longer, I want to open it for your questions. Please type any questions you may have in the control panel on your right. So the first question we have here, is there a training website for the Galapagos for travel advisors? Absolutely, Karen. We can schedule a training session. Sorry, there's no training website for travel advisor. However, we can schedule a one-on-one training session between you and the Enchanted Expeditions team. And for your convenience, we can record that training session that can be scheduled on Zoom, so you can keep the training session at the tip of your hand for any question you may have. What Enchanted Expedition has online on enchantedexpeditions.com is not only deck plans of the 3 vessels and the itineraries with showing in the maps where you are disembarking every day, but they also have some videos of each vessel, and they also have a section where you can check live availability and also the special promos that they are running throughout the year. Then we have another question from Rhonda. How many nights are the Galapagos sailings? And for Patagonia, what are the options for Las Torres to be paired with the destination? Okay, regarding the Galapagos sailings, they have 6 and 8 days itineraries for Beluga and Cachalote Explorer. And for the Passion, which is the luxury boat, they offer 8-day itineraries. And if you have clients that either have much more time or they are really super interested in dive deeper among the 19 islands that are part of the Galapagos archipelago, they can combine the 6 and 8-day itinerary on Beluga or Cachalote Explorer, and they can book a 14-day itinerary. That way, they will be able to spot almost every single corner on the archipelago, combining Eastern and Western itineraries. And regarding your question about Patagonia and what are the options to pair with the Hotel Las Torres, again, that all depends on your client's interest and budget. If they want to focus on a Chilean itinerary, I would say that what works perfectly is to show them the contrast, so they can do Patagonia and they can do like 3 or 4 days in the Atacama Desert in the north. That is amazing because, again, they will be like experiencing the contrast of the glaciers, the mountains, and the desert. In case they are interested in the Chilean fjords or even Antarctica, Torres del Paine combines perfectly with a cruise, an Antarctica cruise or a Chilean fjords cruise. I would say that for Las Torres, I would recommend a minimum 3-night stay, in my opinion, ideal is 4 or 5 because the wide range of activities and excursions that you can enjoy while at the hotel. And you can also pair Las Torres National Park in Chile with an itinerary in Argentina. Let's say that your clients will start in Chile. They can fly into Santiago, which is the capital city of Chile. They can do 1 or 2 days in the capital city. You can even extend and add a day tour to the vineyards, which are not far away from the capital city. Then they fly into Patagonia. They spend like 4 nights in Torres del Paine National Park. Then after that, they cross the border and they do El Calafate in Argentina, and from El Calafate they can either take a flight to Bariloche, which is northern Patagonia, or they can fly back to Buenos Aires, the capital city of Argentina. And in Buenos Aires, they can either focus on cultural activities just in the capital city. They can spend a day in Estancia, or if they have like extra 2 or 3 days, you can either add the Iguazu Falls or the wine country going to Mendoza. So that way, if you do all that loop, and they fly from Buenos Aires back to the US or Canada. If they do that loop combining Chile and Argentina, I would suggest that you need a minimum 12 days, ideally 2 weeks minimum. But that works perfectly, okay? Any other question on the control panel here? Well, not really. Just as a wrap up, once again, thank you for your time and for attending this webinar. Please make sure to check your inbox or spam folder by Friday, as I will be sending you this webinar recording, the presentation, and some useful marketing materials from Enchanted Expeditions and Hotel Las Torres Patagonia, so you can start promoting them and sell them with confidence. In case you have any questions, again, you can see my contact information on your screen now. Please feel free to send me a WhatsApp message or send me an email, and anytime we can either schedule a Zoom call and speak further about any specific destination or go deeper on any questions that you may have from these amazing destinations in Ecuador, the Galápagos Islands, and Chile. So thank you for your time, and let's start booking South America. Have a great afternoon.